Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with Solti does Wagner. Oh, baby. Oh, wow. Look at all this stuff. Millions of things, zillions of things, incredible things, and famous operas. We don't even need to spend much time on it. These are iconic recordings for the most part. And Solti was really a very, very fine Wagnerian, a very fine opera conductor. And oh my, what good stuff. Want to go through it? Do we need to? Well, yeah, we should, right? It's a big chunky box of stuff, so we may as well give it some time here. A little bit of love. We begin with The Flying Dutchman, possibly the weakest performance here. It's with Norman Bailey, Janice Martin as merely an okay Senta. René Colo is very good. Marty Talval is very good as Dolland. Werner Krenn is the Steuermann. You know, it's basically a good cast. Norman Bailey is the Hollander. It's with the Chicago Symphony, and you know it's all about singers, right? Either you like the singers or you don't like the singers. So the singers here are not as strong as some of his other versions, and for that reason, it's possibly not as good. The conducting, I have no problem with. It's exciting and it's propulsive, as Solti always was, just about in his opera recordings. Really, he was such a fine, theatrical conductor. He was very stage-worthy, kind of like Karl Böhm was. He wasn't the guy you looked for sublime insights, whatever that means, really. But you could always count on him to deliver a really red-blooded, exciting performance. So then we get Lohengrin. Now, this one is with Lohengrin is Placido Domingo. This was sort of surprising. It was one of his roles, and he did it quite well. He really did. And Jesse Norman was Elsa. Sigmund Nimsgern is Telramund, whatever his name is, and then Ortrud is Eva Randova. I always liked her. She was on all those Czech recordings of things. She was a good Kostelnička, if I'm not mistaken. And so, Fischer Dieskau is the King's Herald, because he just couldn't stay away, even when he couldn't sing anymore. And Hans Sotten is Heinrich der Vogler, the King of the Germans. It's lovely. It's with the Vienna Phil. What's not to love? I mean, there's the Kempe, I know, and there's the Kubelik. The great recordings of the past, but this was kind of like pretty hot, actually. And then we have the first Meistersinger, again with Hans Sachs. Norman Bailey's in that again. Kurt Mahl is Pogner. Let's see who the main people are, because Beckmesser is Bernd Weichel. And we have to get to what's her name there. Kurt Riddle. No, that's not what's her name. Walter is René Colo. And Eva, there she is, Hannelore Bode, who is nice. She's nice. She's okay. He remade Meistersinger in Chicago, and many of you regard that as the finer performance. I think it may be. I'm not going to argue with you about it, but it's not in this box. These are the first recordings, and this is the Vienna one. And again, it's like Vienna. So is anyone complaining? No. I mean, I would rather hear Carry On with the Staatskapelle Dresden, but that's me. That's just me. So you can all go, pay attention or not. Parsifal. Okay, Parsifal. Yeah. All right. Gosh, this is like lots of operas. No, I mean, lots of discs. How many discs is this thing? 36 CDs. Ay. Parsifal. So we've got Fischer Dieskau as Amfortas. I think he really lacks weight for the role. That's me. Hans Hodder is Titterl. Gottlob Frick, Gordemans. Yeah, he's good. René Colo is Parsifal. Christa Ludwig is Kundry. This is the performance where Christa Ludwig messed up her voice doing Kundry's screams. And she wound up having to retire for 2 years as a result of this opera. She's a really good Kundry, though. She gave it her all. I give her credit. And everybody else is just fine. I mean, the Flower Maidens are Lucia Pop, Alison Hargan, Anne Howells, Kiri Tikanawa, Gillian Knight, and Margarita Lilova. I mean, so what's not to love? All right, so there's Parsifal. And then we've got the Ring. Of course, the Ring. We don't need to talk about the Solti Ring. It's one of the ringiest rings ever. It's a classic. It's fabulous. It's iconic. Everyone loves it. Some people would rather have Carry-On. Some would rather have Böhm. Some would rather have someone else or one of the live Bayreuth things, but it's as good as it gets. Let's not be stupid about it, right? And then once we're done with the Ring, are we done with the Ring? And what else is in here? Oh, Tristan and Isolde. Right. We can't forget Tristan and Isolde. because this is Geliebt or something. Oh, Tannhäuser. There we go. I knew there was a T. These are alphabetical, the way they're done, by the way. So I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything here. So we have the Ring, Tannhäuser, Tristan. Yeah, okay, fine. The Tannhäuser it's the reference recording for Tannhäuser. It's fabulous. It's with Helga Dernisch as Elizabeth and Hans Soeten is the Landgraf, and Tannhäuser is René Colo, and Crystal Ludwig is Venus. And it's the Paris version, which is great because you get like all the ballet stuff, and it's wonderful. It's just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Okay, so that's that. Then we get Tristan. This is the problem with the Tristan is that it doesn't have Tristan. It's Fritz Uhl. Now, some people will defend Fritz Uhl. He's not bad, but he can't compete against Birgit Nilsson. Let's not kid ourselves, number one. And number two, once we're done with Fritz Uhl, we have Birgit Nilsson and Wolfgang Wingassen and all the right people, or whoever they are, with Karl Boehm. We do. And it's live, and it's even more exciting. So, it's good. It's got Regina Resnick as Brangana, and all those people, but no. They're just better Tristans out there for the singing, minimally. And then we've got, let's see, Tristan and Isolde. We just did that. Okay, Tristan. And after Tristan, we have more Tristan. Yes, we have Solti rehearsals and John Colshaw narrating. What else we get? The Ring of the Nibelung concert excerpts with the Vienna Phil. That's not very good, by the way, I don't think. The way that they put that together. And that's it. That's Solti's Wagner. Fabulous first-rate Wagner. Let's not kid ourselves. It's wonderful. But you can get them separately, probably. You may already have most of them separately. There's no reason to get another box. And that's the way it goes. But if you don't want it and you want the box, the libretti come in a separate essays, a DVD, CD-ROM thing. So, it's all there. Keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.